Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well this morning. Oh, I do have some people here. I didn't know I don't do this a whole lot by myself. I'm feeling much better. Well, somewhat better. We are. I'm gonna today. I want to introduce a couple. My new baby, which is on the screen already. On the screen already. Um, I just went totally blank. Well, I just had a mishap. Let me just say this. Let me give y'all a little story time right now, real quick. Well, I set up my room for everything. I go to the bathroom, get dressed, put clothes on or whatever. I get in there. I don't have my shirt. I can't find my shirt. It's got to be in my craft room. So I come back in here and do my thing, and all of a sudden my phone goes off, and I'm like, "Oh, Jess might want to come on." I come over here and I look and see Jess. She said, and she actually texts me and says, "Girl, you shouldn't walk in front of the camera in your bra." I went, "Oh my god!" I totally forgot. I mean, not forgot, but I was like, "Oh, I'm not live." So, and I don't know what I was thinking. I know I can see her in the chat and everything, but yeah. Okay, well, that's one story. So I would say, let's be aware of that. Yeah. Thank God I wasn't live, But anyway, all right. I'm going to say a couple hellos this morning. Good morning, Unbiased. How are you? Matter of fact, Unbiased, I hope you don't mind. I put a link down for your YouTube page because I wanted to show I don't think I ever did show my the tags that I won from you that you made for me and stuff. And I wanted to actually talk to y'all about that today because I want to the best way, like to on these blankets and all the stuff that I'm making. I like to put one of those tags on there to do it. And I just want to know what the best way is. I actually have a couple questions for y'all today after working with the 15 needle and working with the just embroidery in period. I do need some tips and tricks myself, So, but anyway, I've been on the injured list, as everybody's known. I've had apparently I have arthritis in my hips, which is not good because I thought it was just, I played sports all my life, so I just figured it was the wear and tear of everything. And it wasn't. It was, not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, I got to the doctor and I couldn't walk. I could not take a step. I was still trying to work. School started. People coming in and out. I'm running, helping bring computers out to cars. Because, a school come in and they got, 50 pickups or whatever. And we have to help, put them in the cars and stuff. We do have guys that help, and we all have young guys. I don't think anyone works in there. There's four of us that my oldest child was older than every one of them, so it was like, oh, okay. But anyway, but come Wednesday, I could hardly walk. I got a cortisone, felt great on Thursday. Come Friday, I was back at it again. Friday, I talked with my doctor again. He took me off my feet for the whole week. And that did not go out well. So I did get a lot of things done sitting in this chair because he told me to get off my feet, but I can't lay down because if I lay down, it hurts my hip. No matter which side, both hips hurt. So I couldn't do that. So I sat in here a lot, and I got to say thank you to my girls, Shay, Renee, Kelly, Rosalind, Shamika, Connie, Marilyn even reached out and checking on me and tell me to go sit down. And they found a way to go, oh, Stacy's not talking. She must be working and not paying attention. But when it comes to can y'all hear me and everything? I hope I am not just rambling on without anybody here. I'm sorry. I didn't even think to check. I'm sorry. I had such a, fright before, we're getting started. Nobody want to see this. Okay. Anyway, but they check on me constantly and everything. And I really appreciated it. Like, you don't know how much I appreciate it. My husband left in the middle of all this. I say left. He went back to work, and my nerves, the steroids, everything has got me so emotional. And I'm not an emotional, well, I'm a heartfelt person, but not emotion. Tears just don't come out of me easily. And I've shed a lot since last week, and y'all have helped me out a whole lot. I just want to say thank y'all. I mean, because if it wasn't for you, this entire community, I don't know where I would have been. I really don't. I had some, like I said, apparently I don't do well on steroids because it's just too much. Big shout out. Happy birthday, Miss Gail. Happy birthday to you. You don't want me to sing, but I'm going to tell you happy birthday and good morning. And I hope you get all the good things today going around picking up your coffees and your cookies. And I watch you. I hear you. I see you. So I actually have a list. Shay told me you need to have a list, so I don't, because y'all know I have ADD. I start on one thing and jump onto the other, in one conversation, in one sentence. So, but I've changed my walls around. I've changed my room around. I had to. I didn't have a choice. And I know some of y'all seen this already, but this is thanks to my husband and my son. I got a beautiful thread wall. And big shout out to Buy and Poland. Whenever I got the Buy, they gave me 100 threads, which I'm sure is probably, but I was so thrilled. It don't take much. Let me just say that. It don't take much. I was over thrilled about it. I really was. So I rewatched a lot of YouTubes this week because of all that. And I do want to say happy birthday, Patrice. She had one. So did someone else, and I can't remember who it was. But happy birthday to all my August people. August is a special place in my heart. August is when my son was born. My son that passed away. His birthday is next week on the 20th. And my husband's birthday is on the 29th, which they, neither one are going to be here. But it's okay. I mean, got to pick up and go on, pick that head up, but yeah. So anyway, my Shamika, look, my Shamika girl. Good morning. Then I would just want to say real quick, not a couple. I want to just tell, because I don't have that many people in here, don't know me. I just kind of ramble. So, so I'm going to just go ahead and unbiased. Good morning. Good morning, Marilyn. Good morning, Jess. Sorry for the peep show. I'm glad it was only you and not your whole family in there. Good morning, Miss Laura. How are you doing this morning? Let's see. Good morning, DB. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, D. Smith. Good morning again, Miss Gail. And happy birthday. Good morning, Bedazzling. Good morning, Melody. Let's see. Good morning, everybody else. Let's see. Y'all, I haven't had contacts in weeks, so I have them on this morning, and this is the new ones they try to kill me with. Good morning, Shamika. Good morning, Robin's Creation. Robin's Creation, you do the beautiful. Your stuff is just gorgeous. It really is. I love your lives. I really enjoy them. I'm just saying. Let's see. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning. How are you, babe? And you had a birthday last week. So happy birthday to you again. Let's see. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Good morning, Rosalind. Good morning, Connie. Let's see. Talk about the injured list. This past week we've had everybody in our little chit chat group there. Good morning, Savannah. How are you this morning? Thank y'all for the congratulations. Good morning, Karen D. Oh, Karen D. Good happy birthday, Karen D. If you're in here, I'm not sure if you are, but good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Oh, good morning, Nikki. Nikki, we need to meet up. We're not far. We ought to meet up. I keep telling Unbiased that too. She's just like hop, skip, and jump down the road. I missed her last week, like 3 weeks ago. She was actually I say in town, but it's town for us. She was like, man, not even 10 miles away. She was doing a family reunion kind of thing or birthday party or something. And we kept missing, it just didn't work out. But she lives like 35, 40 minutes away at the most, and that woman's so full of knowledge. All of y'all are, all you ladies, that are, and men. I don't know if Jesse or Donzel's in here or Greg, but y'all are awesome, every one of y'all. And I can tell you, every time I go on by myself or with somebody, Jesse always does the replay, and I want to mention every single solitary person that's ever affected my life, but I would be here all day doing just that. So, and by the way, I'm by myself, obviously. Jess has got another engagement today, and I've been watching her and Delana with that DTF machine. I got a new baby. I can't. I got to keep my baby. So I need to move this, swap this, because I keep going that way when it's actually pictures that way, but whatever. So anyway, I want to go over a few things, that I got this week that I'm really excited about. I say excited, but you'll see. Okay, first off, Miss Laura with Creative LLC. Look what she brought me. I'm so excited. I got my little turtle. I'm so cute. So cute. His eye fell out, but I'll fix it. So, and I always have, look, I'm loving her little journey with the 3D printer, because honestly, I would love the DTF. I really would, because it'd be so convenient, but Jess has got it. So if I'm in a bind and need help, I can always, holler at Jess with doing Marilyn's. I don't think Marilyn does it for like public. She sent me DTFs. Laura does DTFs, and they've been all great results. Very good results, honestly. I just don't know if I have time for the DTF. And y'all, sewing is not my calling, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I really do. Embroidery, they got my heart. The quilting, the whole nine. It's really got my heart. So anyway, but here, let me keep on going so we can get this. I got these. And if you are a non-sewer like me, which I can link these if y'all are interested. I didn't know, I forgot I had ordered these because they weren't like order come quick kind of thing. And I don't even know where I got them. I think I got them at like one of the quilting shops. I was trying to get enough money not to pay shipping or something. Anyway, these are heated rulers. Like, so I can put it under something, I can put it under something and I can actually iron on top of it. Now, let me tell you, that stuff is hot whenever you take it out, but it doesn't melt it, doesn't warp it. I really, for a novice sewer like myself, helped me with one of the projects I did this week. Yeah, I mean, those were great. I really, really loved them. Just tidbit. I got a bunch of y'all. I love these things from 143 vinyl. It's the poker. I like this better than any other picker or anything else I have. Love it. Let's see what else I got. Oh, I did go to Hobby Lobby, which I wasn't supposed to, but I did. And I got my material for I'm starting a Christmas Village tree skirt. So this is my the backing. It's backing, and I need a lot. So this is like 5 yards. I went ahead and got 5 yards because I know me, I'm going to mess them up. And then I got some stuff to make some, it's coffee boy runner. It's not a table runner because it's going to be large. So I got that. I got, let's see what else. Oh, y'all. I don't know. Sean, Go Savi, making sure I've been doing a lot of projects with her. Her, Miss Linda, Chrissy, the whole bunch of them. They are phenomenal. and they're patient. And I've learned a lot from these ladies, like a lot in a very short time. It's awesome to sit there and listen to their knowledge. I know, I don't know, they've made me fall in love with sewing whenever I'm not very good at it at all. So, good morning, Shake. Good morning. So anyway, I ordered these as soon as I seen them. These are, they call them alpha clippies. These are alpha clippies. So anyway, and you probably could make these yourself, but they were so cute. I decided I had seen them. I got an email actually, and then the very next day, Power Tools with Threads, Miss Becky, had them, was showing them and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah. So what I think I'm going to do is, because I have the ones that are just, and I'm always losing them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those and I'm going to actually hot glue them to just the clippies that I already have, and I have 2 sets. So I thought these were really cute. These are like about $20. I got them, like I said, I got them off the Fat Quarter Shop. Love them. They're I love, and they come. Their stuff comes pretty quick as well. So yeah, and because I have the buy, I have got these bottles. I ordered these like when I first got the buy. See, I ordered these bottles because it has the long nozzle, so I can get them in all the holes of the buy machine for the oiling. And my machine. Well, I'll get to the buy in a minute. Let me just finish showing you this. Oh, and on the Fat Quarter Shop, I was ordering, so I just soon pay, buy what I wanted. We did these panels, these panel quilt things that Miss Linda and Miss Shawn had showed us how to do, and I did this. I ordered this one because I wanted to do it, and I don't know if y'all realize, but I like vintage stuff. Kind of like Victorian vintage things. I like, I don't know. It just catches my eye. So I went ahead and got, I don't know if you can see this. I'm still on chair rest, so excuse me. But I got this one and I want to fix him up. I got this off the Fat Quarter Shop too. And this one's going to be a much bigger one than the one I'm fixing to show you that I did, because I didn't know what to do on the panel. I didn't understand. Maybe I didn't understand what I needed to get for the panels and stuff like that. So I ordered this, and I'm glad I didn't do this one first, because this one's really big. And but now that I got the hang of it, I say I got the hang of it. I know what I need to do. Let me say that. Whether I do it well or not, that's a different story. But I know one of the biggest things Miss Shawn always says, she just wants you to sew. She just wants you to love to sew. She's done that. She's got me hook, line, and sinker. Just saying, good morning, Miss Barb. I hope I didn't miss anybody. And if I have, just shout out to me. One of my girls will tell you, grab you for me. Miss Barb, is it the weather getting cooler up there? Because I tell y'all what, man. Oof. It's hot. Okay. And then I know I've showed this and I posted it, but I'm so proud of it. I really am. Now, my corners aren't so great, but hey, let's see. I fought them. But with time, I guess I'll learn to get it done. But anyway, this is my my fall quilt that I completed this week. Completed. When I say completed, I mean binding it up and everything. But I got it totally completed this week, and I'm really proud of it. I am going to finish. I made a mess with that first quilt. I did that beginner's quilt with crafting. I'm sorry. With Fat Quarters, the quilters beginner quilt, however you say it. And when I say I made a mess with it, is the quilting part. I thought I was going to do lines going this way, and I'm not a quilter. I'm not I got to learn. But I did this one, and I just went ahead and went stitch in the ditch. And it came out so much easier and so much better. But I think between listening to all the girls, all my ladies on my, who do all the quilting and sewing, and we're all learning together. And well, they do some gorgeous work. Y'all, that Shamika, Rosalind, Connie, Shay Shay, y'all see Shay Shay stuff every Sunday, but those girls that are behind those scenes, man, they do some beautiful work, like gorgeous. Rosalind's getting the hang of that new machine, and she's putting out, but she's been putting out beautiful stuff. So just anyway, they're doing some great stuff. Then I made this. This is my chicken runner. I finished it last night. Now my corners came out a whole lot better this time, I think. And I'm telling y'all, my corners came out better because I slowed down and watched. There's a video Sean put out for you to watch, but then Miss Power Tools by Threads, Becky, she has a very old table runner. Y'all, I ripped this off the back like 3 times to get it. It's not OCD-ness. And let me give y'all some hints for your newbies. Do not do cutaway on the back of table runner stabilizer. Do not do that. Do something soft, because you got to iron this a lot. And I don't know if you realize the cutaway, it was like frying chicken. It was so hard. It was like, I had to do a lot of maneuvering on the back of these to make it to sit down, to make it lay down straight flat, because it was just, it was terrible. Now I did, Nikki, I used, just regular batting. Actually it's, the heirloom. The batting wasn't the issue. It was the stabilizer. The stabilizer just like, I was trying to get it flat. And if you notice, this is an applique. It's all applique. I did all the chickens are all applique. Y'all, my little chickens, look how darling those little chickens are. I just fell in love with my chickens. I think I want to do some placemats with each, there's 5 of the chickens. I would like I think I want to do a placemat, but I would need to either do 4 or 6, not 5 on placemats, and kind of sell it like a set. And tell me what y'all think. Obviously you cannot put your time in quilting or anything like this, because you just run into way too much, especially when you're a beginner. I put it for $30, but I'm thinking it might be kind of high. I don't know. I'll see. We'll see. But I'm not selling this one. I got this one to show. This one's mine. This is my first one, so I won't get rid of it. But if they want one, I can do it and customize the colors to whatever they want. They got some really, really cute ones out there now to go with. But that one is mine. And I don't know if y'all noticed on her. So Chrissy and Rosalind and Shamika told me to go to Hobby Lobby. And Jess has told me this, but I've never found it. And I just found it. They have remnants of leather. So I wanted to try. Her glasses is leather. I was like, now, I will tell you this. Leather is not for the weak. Because cutting it off of an applique was kind of hard. Because I don't know, it's those remnants. It's like $6 for a whole bag of remnants at Hobby Lobby is what I got. So I got that. Let's see. I think that's all the things I got this week. I'm pretty sure that's everything I got. Now, what I worked on was that quilt, the other quilt, the chicken label. I made I embroidered my first backpack. I embroidered my first backpack. And I ended up doing it on my single needle because I was scared of Big Bertha. So, there's always that. I did a pocket logo on a jacket. Let's see. With the little girl's name on it. So, I don't know if you see it. Everything that I do for schools around here, everything is going to be purple and gold or blue and gold, because we do have a college here in Lake Charles, and yeah, our family. I want to talk to y'all about this. Um, and then we did, and then I put it on back. Now I think I did the wrong stabilizer because it's puckery, and I'm not sure why. I think I had the wrong stabilizer on it. I did the, or I didn't put enough stabilizer on it because I know I've been told on the bigger machines you have to use 2 pieces of stabilizer opposed to 1, and because of how hard the machine actually hits. The more of a commercial machine opposed to like my brother. Now, y'all, I will never, not like that brother. That's my baby. I like my brother. That's what I'm, Shay. That's what everybody keeps telling me I have to do the 2 stabilizers. Rachel, that's what I was wondering because see, I just got a font off of the Stitchtopia. Is that what it's called? The Shay, it's the place that you and Marilyn had introduced me to, where they have all the different fonts. So that's what I was. But is it because of the sweatshirt? It was too dense, Miss Rachel. You think? This is just sweatshirt. This is just a sweatshirt, just a regular old Gildan heavy blend, 100% cotton. Yeah, Stitchtopia. That's where I got a font off of Stitchtopia that they asked for. But I mean, they didn't really, So anyway, they hadn't picked those up. They just had a baby in the family, whatever. Okay, while I'm waiting on her, the font is too dense. You have to do double base. Double base meaning 2 stabilizers. That's what you're saying, right? If that's what you're saying, I understand. Okay. It's just look at me jumping up like I can like Patrice at Craftable Things said last night. I gotta remember my body's not 20 anymore. So it is dense now. It's thick. It's teak. So okay, so our schools around here. Okay. Our schools around here, at the beginning of the year, they sell spirit shirts. You can only buy from them at all. Thank you. I made this on Marilyn's live the other night. Me and Connie were together on Marilyn's Zoom. This is her design. This design is in the description, by the way. I just need to remember the colors I used, and I can really don't remember. But I love it. It's gorgeous, and I didn't think the colors would all go together, but they did. This is all Miss Eve's, and I have her link down there as well. All her rhinestones, and I think this is mostly all icy collection, the new icy collection, because I had got a bunch at Applique Getaway. So anyway, let me go back to this real quick. Okay, so we have our schools have these have the shirts, okay, and you have to buy them from you have to have this design. Nobody can have anything else. This is what they call uniform. I call it crap. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you got to buy that shirt from their vendor, and they're using it as a fundraiser, right? Okay. Well, you have these schools that their parents can't afford to buy that shirt, that emblem from that company. So if you have somebody who can duplicate that shirt and doing it for a very low price because some of these kids can't afford it, or not doing it for a price at all other than bringing the shirt, I think it's wrong. Okay, if we're going to do uniform, do a uniform. But don't well, this is the only fundraiser we do a year. why are y'all knocking on my door every other day with a fundraiser with candy bars and buying mattresses, buying mattresses at certain places, buying, the little gift card? No, you're lying is what you're doing. So why don't you just say, hey, everybody give me $20 donation and wear any shirt you want? I'm just really, it was just really frustrated. So I was like, because there's a family that grandma's raising the kids. And I said, I'll do them. And then my daughter-in-law started telling me, oh, you can't. So I called. And I said, what do you mean? I mean, so these kids who can't afford to buy the shirt can't wear it. They have to wear a regular old polo from Walmart or whatever. They can't wear. I don't know. I'll get off of my soapbox. So anyway, I don't know, Shay. I thought I was going to, but I made a big mistake last night, which I want to show y'all because but I think I figured it out this morning. It wasn't the machine; it was the user, obviously. So anyway, but yeah, show blanket, show runner. So Shay, I made a list. I said you were rubbing off on me. I made a list for this morning. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, I did want to say Marilyn's Etsy shop's down below. I also have Unbiased's link down below. I have Jess's and I's Facebook page link down below. I think I got everything. I didn't link these, but I can if you would like. I can link my husband and my son if y'all want them. No, I'm just speaking. You can't have them. And I'll find the link to these and link that as well. And I think that's it. I think because I got just a bunch of little things. I didn't get anything big. The only thing big that I want to really introduce you is Big Bertha. I don't believe in naming machines because I think I can't remember my own name. Okay, let's go with that. My children are, Calico. Okay, we got go. Okay, so naming a machine is like, that thing over there. Hush. Get out of here. And she heard me because she knows it's true. Go to work. So anyway, so here's Big Bertha. I did want to show y'all on the We Create. On the We Create site, they had these. I'm sorry. On the We Create, this panel that goes right here in the front. If you can see it right here on the front. I changed it out. I made it on the We Create. I had to use We Create. The We Creates do not cut acrylic well. Thick acrylic or clear acrylic. It will cut acrylic, but just not well. Okay. But this is the actual acrylic that comes from We Create. If I'm not mistaken, I won this. It was on Yolanda's Crafting with Yolanda. On one of her little giveaways, I had won the. It's really good, but it's kind of pricey. So I only have a few sheets. Anyway, I had done one last week, and I thought it was cute, whatever. And so then I found this rose gold one, and if you know me, I love. Basically, I call them Easter colors. I like a lot of pale colors, but my favorite color is teal. But I do like pink. I do like purple. Obviously, you can see I got purple everywhere in here as well. But I do have a lot of the teal. I love teal. But I love rose gold. I mean, and rose gold is just hard to come out with. So anyway, so I got that and I cut this out. I've got to oil the bobbin every day. I have to oil these every week, once a week. I got to order that, this, and this once a week. I got to oil. I have some holes back here. I got to oil twice a week, every 2 weeks. And I was going to have to take this off and on all the time. And I was like, no. So I went on there on the Buys Facebook page or whatever, and I seen where some lady was selling these. The clear acrylics, obviously, and I'm like, I got a We Create. I'm gonna cut that myself. So I found I kind of found a template, adjusted it a bit for mine, and I put my name on it. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting and stuff. Let me see if you can see it better without the lighting. Can you see it better? No, you can't see it better. So anyway, so I cut it, made it. Now I don't have to take that top plate off all the time. I know it's not much, but it works. Let's see. Also, the machine is very heavy. It's like extremely heavy. She's loud. I say loud. She's louder. She's 15 needles. She stitches gorgeous. Like her stitches are really pretty. I mean, so is no shade to my single needle because I still love my single needle. But I like her. I love her. She's my friend. You know what I love about this though? Let me tell you. Let me turn around. What I love about the whole thing, this is all metal, right? Because she is so heavy. I can stick anything I want. I could put magnets on it and look, y'all. This is a bow koozie that I messed up, like badly. So I still had it open. I shoved some magnets in it, and now I got my string holder. So my string holder, my floor don't get as much strings anymore, so it's probably depressed. But anyway, I had to move this entire room around to get her in here. But she works fast. I struggled at first getting all the tension and all that. Now I had a stack, this high of tension test. Okay. And first off, I wasn't real sure what a tension test is. I never even messed with my tension with, I think I messed with it one time. Shay would probably could tell you one time. And then I put it right back. It wasn't the tension. It was the way I had something that was strung up. So I really don't, I was very unsure of how to make this, but they have walked me through every step of the way. Like I am telling you, I have Leo, and I text them, and they text me right back. It don't matter what time of the day it is. I am an affiliate link now for Rich Word and that's where I got this from. So if you have anything, I have a link down below. If you want to buy anything, whatever. I'm not big, real big into all that just yet because I'm new. I don't know if anybody wants to follow me, but I am going to be doing videos, kind of like a vlog. Once I figure out how to work a video program on my Windows machines, or even on my iPhone. Because I'm not good at that. Look, I'm IT. I can get it to work. I do not do all the other stuff. Like, it's not software. It's just hardware. So getting all that. Connie helped me. Oh, I did get the master hoops, which I love so far. I watched several videos of how to get it set up, and I think I finally understand what I'm doing. I got applicator work. Matter of fact, on my I did this totally by Big Bertha. This one's going to be totally by her. This was totally by her, which I was super proud. And I was like ecstatic. Okay, because look, I've been watching people with 15 needles, 10 needles, 20 needles. I'm a faithful watcher of Craftable Things and Crafting with Donda on their heavy needle, but I wasn't interested at the time they were doing it, but I've been watching it, and I did pick up a lot, through watching all of them. And then when Marilyn started embroidering, I picked up a lot through her. Everybody that started embroidering on our little journey. Meredith, I was watching, I know she would, Meredith Schaefer, she would put in questions on the Facebook. Kristen, all of them, everybody who was putting in information, and I'd kind of go and look up and see what I could find on Google to, what that, and so I kind of kept involved, but not actually doing it, obviously, because I have an embroidery machine, and I really am not a sewer. I promise you, I'm not a sewer. But so when it come in, I know what they could do with their machines, and I know I had no idea what I could do with mine, right? So I kept playing and playing and playing. Um, and then when I had enough and I'm like, well, it's got to work this way or that way or whatever, I text Leo and and we're in a group text. Me, my husband, and Leo and Jesse. Jesse is she is my sales lady, and I can link them to down there. They were phenomenal from the very beginning. They weren't pushy. They weren't like, okay, you're gonna buy today, you're gonna buy tomorrow, you're gonna buy in a month, you're gonna buy in a year. Let me know when you're ready, you know. And I talked to them for a while before I actually got them, and they've been great. They really have. Even when hard head, um, this is how I do stuff, right? I learned how to do it, and it works. Well, it takes a lot for me to know, but if you do it this way, yeah, but the machine's working. Why would I? Why do I want to fix it? What's not broke? Just like doing the 2 pieces of stabilizer. The guy kept telling me when I was doing my tension test. Leo kept saying, "Change your put 2 pieces of stabilizer." Why do I want to put 2 pieces of stabilizer? I don't do that on my brother. You know, blah blah blah. And then finally, he got it to my head because it's a thicker hit. The stabilizer you're using, just the one piece, is not heavy enough. It's not thick enough. Maybe is that how you say it? I'm not sure. But good morning, Jennifer. I didn't see you come in. Good morning, Picture Me Crafting. Anyway, so I finally did what he said. My tension came out gorgeous. My stack went to the trash because I got it. You know, when you first get it, I mean, you got oil everything up. Do not touch it without oiling everything up. And they send you all the stuff for you to do the oiling. They send you a great toolkit. And it has everything. It even has extra of the feet things that come down. Um, the everything came with it. The hat hoop, the shirt hoops. I got all the plastic hoops that come with it. Great. You know, everything is working. The only thing I've been struggling with is doing like the applique, trying to make them stop, because I know on the other machines that we have, they can make them stop, you know? So I'm like, I just got to figure out how to do it, you know, whatever. So and then one day I was just frustrated, you know, and I was like, oh, blah, you know, and I am a visual learner. Show me. I can read it all day long, get the concept, but I'm a visual. Show me. And if it's I would prefer you to video it and send it to me so I can watch it as many times. Oh, I did. She said that's what I was getting to. Figure it out how to do it. You know, how to make it work, how to make it stop, how to make it. Well, girls and guys, I figured it out. I was so excited. I was, you know, like jumping up and down when I'm not supposed to. But I did figure it out. I figured out how to make them stop so you can change out your applique. And then whenever you don't need that, it just goes by itself. You don't do anything. You don't touch it. The only difference, and I was telling Jess this, the only difference I find is that from like my brother, because I'm going to finish out my showers, my spring showers on the brother, because I want it all to be on one machine. Just two. Why? Because I want to. Anyway, I can start embroidering and then change my mind on a color when I want. You know, like, oh, I want this instead, whatever. The only thing with this, you have to pre-plan because you got 15 colors up there. And I was telling Shay this. I was like, you got 15 colors up there, but it's not the exact color you want, but it's close. So I'm just going to go with it instead of going and changing it out. It's not hard to change it out at all. You know, all you do is fish it. If you ever been crabbing, you know how to do it. You tie the two threads together and just string them all the way through, you know, and put it in. And I was, because my vision's not great up close. So with my contacts in, obviously. So I have to wear cheaters and I don't ever know where they're at. And trying to thread it, not an issue at all. If you're anything like me, I could not thread this thing without tweezers to grab stuff because my fingers are just too fat and I would knock it out. So if I do it with my the 143 vinyl things, I thread it real quick, real easy. So I got one just for the machine. So, and another thing, mine's a pull and buy. Yeah, mine's pull and buy and not just buy. Mine's the red base. I call that more like a rust base, but they say red base. Same thing. It's one of the newer machines where it's combined the company's name brand. It's the exact same machine. There is nothing different other than the panel and the base is red. That's the only difference. So I showed you that, and then I've been working on. Is that where I was going with this? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, I did do the. My granddaughter wants some name tags for her. She wants some name tags she wants them to put on her backpack. It's not. Yes, it's a name tag, keychain, whatever you want to call. I did this and but I did it in Brilliance, but I don't think it's right. But I'm playing with it, and I actually got. I did this one yesterday. This one's obviously big. I did this one, and it came out a whole lot better than this one did. I'm not sure why. But anyway, I did my daughter on it. I'm not a designer. I'm not a digitizer. Not a designer. I'm not a digitizer. I know what I want this to do, but I got to get from my brain to that machine. Okay, well, I need to stop and put something on the back. I need to stop and put something on the front. Kind of thing. And I think I know exactly what I do. Miss Shawn had offered to help me work on that because she does patches a lot. And I do go to Alexis with So Sweet Academy. I got her little, she had a little program for like $20 on doing a patch. But the problem is with all that is I don't want to buy a patch. I want to make my own patch because look at my kids' names. You're not going to find these names. Not unless you have somebody customize them for you. And I don't want to do that much. Now on Callie's, I did well other than the hole. I've got to figure out how to inflate the bubble with the hole because everything else has the tab, the snap tab. I don't want the snap tab. I just want like a keychain I want it just like this, but I don't remember how I got that. Okay. So anyway, that's that. But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get it. I promise I'll get it. Yes, man. Guys, I purchased that this week. The patch. I just have not had a chance to play with it, and that's what I was planning on doing today. And I did. My granddaughter is on the cheerleading team, which I've mentioned before. They have pom-poms, okay, and we're purple and gold, right? And they have these big old gold pom-poms, and they want pom-pom tags. Basically, it's like a ponytail ribbon with their names on them, and which I did that with vinyl. I put them on it. Now today I got a list of every other girl on the team wants that now. So I got a list of all the rest of the cheerleaders who want it, and I'm put those together. And y'all, I'm Momo, so I'm not charging these girls. I mean, these are my granddaughter's friends. I'm gonna just do it because why not? It's my grandbaby. She said, "Momo, I want." Momo gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out how to make it. We're gonna make it. Can you make this? Yep, I sure can. And I ain't got a daggum glue, But we gotta figure it out, baby girl. We're gonna make it. we will make it. So I just want to introduce today, Big Bertha, show y'all some things and ask in return some questions about, I need to get with about the density. Uh, stra- Stabbing. Oh yes, yes. Christine, I do. I don't know if I missed y'all. I don't do good with doing the just normally because all that. A run state. So, but how do I make somebody's the eyelet? That's what it's called, right? The eyelet. This is called the eyelet, not the snap tab. I need it to conjoin with the name. I need it to be in the bubble. So unless I would do it with trying to draw no gel in, yeah, no, I'm new at this. So, but anyway, but I am going to do a whole journey on this. I am going to, I'm going to do an oiling one. I'm going to do, oh, let me show y'all my big mistake. That I did last night. Okay, so Marilyn made the this shirt in embroidery, right? And it's free to all the members. That's a member on her. The file's free to all her members. Um, and so, so I was doing applique, right? And I'm not doing clothes with embroidery. It's going to be a new thing for me. I've been playing with applique since I got the brother. And I love applique. I love doing applique. I love doing it in the hoops. Yes, I've done, pockets, and I've done the jean everything that our ladies have taught us. I've done it. I've played with it. I've gone back to videos. I've gone back, like Shay Shay's done a lot of stuff with quilting. I've gone back and I've done all, done all that. Now the applique I am not very good at, or applique garments I'm not very good at, or I have a lot more learning to do. Let me say that. Okay, so last night I have Delonda's mystery box and had that Aurora vinyl I've never used because I've been waiting to do it on something. And I've been looking for these chocolate t-shirts everywhere, and they're always sold out. Well, I found some and I got one. I shouldn't have waited. I should have tested it before I used it. I made a mess. Absolute mess. I ended up ripping out all the stitches because all right. So when I put it in the machine, I printed it out. I printed the paper out. Put it. Well, I plugged up my thing on my hoop. Right. Um, I put the paper on it. Found my center. Then I adjusted my center, but I didn't set it as my center. So, but I think that's what I did. So it did the trace out, or the the first placement line. Okay. I did the placement line. I did I put it in, no big deal. Took it out, put the Aurora vinyl on, put it back in. Well, it started stitching in a different spot. Not by much, because you'll see it's not stitched by much. You see, like here, I mean, like, what happened? Then it dawned on me. Oh, it went back to the original center instead of hitting, because on this machine, we have a button that's called applique. Applique. So if you hit applique, it pushes it out for you. Okay, and when I put it back in, I just hit start instead of going back to applique where it last stopped at. Does that make sense? So now group it. I might need more information on that, Miss Rachel, grouping it. So, but anyway, so I know I did, and then I ended up ripping everything else out, but I got too many stitch lines all over the place to save the shirt. I don't know how to save an embroidered shirt without having a bunch of holes. Does that make sense? I don't know how to save the shirt. or take the stuff off. Have you ever had to do that? The like taking the embroidery off without messing. And this is just a t-shirt. This is just a soft style gilding shirt, which I love. I know a lot of people like the comp colors, the all the. I like the soft style gilding. I think it's because I go through them so much. I do want to show if anybody has, because this is an expensive shirt. My granddaughter wanted it, and I don't like the way it came out. So they want it tone on tone, but I think this is way too much tone on tone for me. Like way too much tone on tone. You can't even see it. So I want to redo it. This is a $50 shirt. And I don't know if I can save it like at all, unless I just let her have it. So remove the stitches from the back. That's how it'll work, Miss Rachel, because this is one of those chickadee shirts. So I'm not sure, yeah, it's one of these chickadee shirts. And like I said, they're kind of pricey, and I don't just hold it up. I don't want to ruin it, but it could always be a pajama shirt. I just feel like it's too tone on tone. Does that make sense? Like it's too, it blends. You can't even see it to me. I mean, I just feel like it's just too much. I can't even see what it says. So I want to go with a darker color on it. And I don't want to, because lining this back up on that machine and changing the color is not going to work. Because I thought it was going to work because I put the that soluble topper on it, and so I thought it was going to work because when I wet it, whenever I wet it, it did pop out, the name, but then when it started drying, it went back, like faded right back in. But she wants this shirt. If I have to go buy it again, I have to go buy it again. It's not that big of a deal. It just took so long to come in the first time. I do have a reseller certificate now. Yay. Thanks to Miss Shawn. Miss Shawn helped me out with all that. But on these shirts, you have to buy 6 of the same color to get a better price. And I could buy 1 at $45 by itself, or I would have to buy 6 at $20. I'm just going to pay the $45, right now, while I'm trying to learn how to do all this. Well, Kristen, I don't know. That's what I'm not sure if I should go. I already took it out of the hoop, so that's not to line it up will not happen, And no, I don't want to do rhinestones on her shirt because she's not big into the rhinestones yet. So we'll see. It's probably because her mama walks around in rhinestones all the time. She don't want to, match me. I don't blame her. So anyway, but yeah, if you have any suggestions, please message me. Instant message me, Facebook message. I don't care how you message me. I'll give you my cell. I don't care. If I can save it, if not, no big deal. She'll have it as a throwaway shirt, but I'll have to order another one and get back started. I just don't know. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Like I said, in my blog, or whatever, it's going to be, I'm going to show you everything I learn about the machine or what I'm doing on the machine. But I would really like feedback because, like I said, I'm called newbie, but I'm a real newbie. Like newbie. Just like this chicken runner. This chicken runner should have took me a couple hours to get done, whatever, sewing the whole 9. Not me. Took me a day and a half because I kept taking everything apart, putting it back together. It wasn't lining up. It wasn't doing this. It wasn't doing that. And it was making me crazy. So, but anyway, like I said, I'm going to do all the things. I'm going to do all the things that on the bottom. I'm not making anything today because I'm not really supposed to be standing up, and I have been a little bit. So now my hips kind of hurting. So that's something, Rachel. I didn't even think about that. I could try to do an outline around it to make it, because it's like whenever you put in black on a shirt, once you do the outline, everything just blings, blings out. So yeah, I might try that. But like either way, she's getting the shirt. She can use it as a pajama. She can use it as a dish rag. She's getting the shirt. It's $50. It's not going to sit in the pile, you know. So I'll just go ahead and just order another one. Try it again. How do I always say that whenever we're doing it? You buy two, burn one, but this was $50 for one. So I was kind of trying to save it, but it's not going to save. So, but that's it, y'all. I just wanted to jump on today and tell y'all what's been going on. And thank everybody for the prayers and stuff. Oh, I need to tell y'all, I've been home all week, right? I have this Roomba. Y'all remember it goes around and sucks the floors, I have all hardwood floors. I don't have there's no carpet. I have dogs. I'm not putting carpet in, but my dogs don't shed anyway, so it don't matter. Anyway, if I go missing, somebody call the Roomba police. This thing has attacked me 3 times this week. Like literally attack. It don't even pick up half the time. But yesterday it wanted to eat my machines. It wanted to eat my wires. It wanted to eat my socks. It rolled over. Look, y'all, look what it did to my pretty pink. It was like, it doesn't even roll on the floor right, but yet it tried to climb my dadgum book. I'm like, what are you doing? So I knock him out of here, put him outside. Next thing you know, here he comes again. And I'm like, he knocked down, I have an extra ring for my things. I'm going to put up there to put like my more, not these size, maybe like the candle ones, because the candle ones are a little bigger. I was going to put it up here. He keeps going in the back of my machine and knocking everything down, and it's like, you are worse than the dogs. You're killing me. And we named him. He's Jeffrey. He's from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like their butler, because he really doesn't do a whole lot, but he thinks he has a job. That's what my roommate is. His name is Jeffrey. And I don't like him. He don't like me. I think he's got the poltergeist in him, and he's coming after me. And if I go missing, I tell my husband, if I go missing, it's the Roomba. It's Jeffrey. Y'all get him. Yeah. And I even called my husband. I said, did you reprogram this Roomba to 4-wheel drive? He don't even pick up a piece of thread off the floor. This sucks up more stuff than he does. And I love this thing, by the way. This is my unbiased. This is my rhinestone saver. Pick up all my rhinestones, and it also became my on my heating station. It became my lint, like when I'm cutting up materials and stuff. Love it. I forgot I did want to go over this. I don't know if y'all can see this very good. Okay, so I moved my I had to rearrange this entire room. So this is my big table. I have full access to it now, so which is great. I moved my heat press. The only thing is I have to have the door open to run that heat press. I'm scared it's going to melt something over there. Then I have been through so many of these mats because Rachel, I asked the other day in one of Sean's Facebook, somebody's Facebook, do they make these mats without, that's heat resistant? Because I keep ironing on top of it, or placing a hot shirt, or placing a hot cup of coffee. It bubbles and it doesn't work anymore, right? Okay, so I got a new heat mat, and so this time I'm going to be able to press something, and then I got my Cricut heating pad, place it here, not over there, not all over the place. So I'm trying to get organized in my head, the whole nine. I still got the Juliet out, and I need somebody to talk me off the ledge of getting a scanning cut, because I need this Juliet to cut my stuff. I don't have room for 2 cutters, but I have a Juliet, a Romeo. I have my Cricut. So I need to focus. So over here, which this is going to be hard to see on the side. Let me see. I have my brother embroidery machine right here, and then I have my actual heating station, my ironing station for all my little applique stuff. Now I did take out the ironing board to do my my chicken runner. So and because it was just long, and I kept wanting to go to that table with it, and even putting a big heat press on top of it. I warped the last one like that because it didn't stay. It was a mess. It was wobbly. I put it outside for 3 days in the heat. Never did go down. Even ran it over with the car. Try that. Didn't help. So yeah. But that's it, y'all. That's all I have for today. I know it wasn't much. I know I didn't make anything. But I will. I'll come back to y'all. I'll go over. Let me make sure I don't have any. This is a cutting mat. The Faker McFake. This is my brand new cutting mat that is out the box. Yesterday, I got this one in Shay. Look, it's pink on the other side, and I put the purple up just for you. And you want a room tour? You just got it. It's just a bedroom. It's a guest room that I don't guess you want to come anymore because it's a craft room now. But yeah, I mean, you come. This is the door. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let me take this off. I'll use this. Okay. I don't want to make y'all sick though. Okay. So this is the door when you come in. The door. And I have the heat press right there. This table that my husband made. I have storage on both ends, and I can widen. I'm sorry, y'all. I can widen the table stand so I can put, because all that is all material stuff. And then I have my wall. I have my heat station and my single needle. I have more cabinets for my. These are all scrap materials right here, and then I got that bench that I put together with my workstation. Yeah, that's all the stuff I was showing you on today. Excuse the mess. All my rhinestone stuff is actually under here because I've seen where, on the benches that it has like putting them on shelves has knocked the whole shelf down. There's my workstation, my front window, Big Bertha, my because I have sublimation and all that. So I have sublimation, regular printer. I got hanging my hoops. Then I got this junk. These are basically junk drawers. I'm trying to downsize all my vinyl. Not downsize it, but rearrange it and get them off the walls. I'm trying to put them in like little things. I just got to find places. Now, y'all do not judge. This is a judgment-free zone. It's a craft room, right? Okay. This is my shirt closet. Yeah. Overload. Blankets. More hardware stuff. And then I have shelves over here. Is all my acrylic stuff. This is stuff that can't go outside, It's all stuff that can't go outside because I have a lot of stuff like my cups and all that is out. I can't, I can put that outside. I just can't put all the. I can't put all the my acrylics, anything meltable, anything like that. Now my We Create is in my whenever we create lives and stuff like that. I'm always in my breakfast area is what we call it, or what it's called is the breakfast area. We don't eat breakfast, so that's where that is. And so the last live we had, my sister-in-law came, Connie. I kept telling my husband, I said, I don't know if we have enough room in the room for us both to do sewing. And he says, well, why don't you put Connie at the table and you go? I said, yeah, but he said, well, we'll just slide the sewing machine into the dining room, because we have a regular dining room, and that we don't use. I mean, it's a Amazon stop station. And so, well, brother, you done told me I could put my sewing machine right there in that foyer, and guess where my sewing machine still is? In that foyer. I said, so I have now taken the room, the breakfast room, the dining room. Sooner or later, you're going to buy me a shoe shed, but I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. I said, bro, don't tell. I have a craft house, not a craft room. I have a craft house now. I'm trying to get him to take, okay, because we do not do TVs in our rooms. We don't do any, we've never, after my son passed away, we went through a lot of counseling and stuff like that. And the counselor suggested us to take the TVs out of our bedrooms. Out of our bedroom. My kids, I didn't make my kids do that. Just me and my husband. And we've never put a TV back. And we love it. We absolutely love that we never put it back. But that bedroom is huge. And I have a walk-in closet that has it has all those shelves and the drawers. They were pre-built. They're built-ins. And so I don't have to have a dresser in my room. I have a bookshelf that I put pictures on. That's it. And we're trying to swap. I want to swap rooms. And he goes, what about the bathroom? There's a bathroom right there. We don't use our bathroom anyway, other than take showers and stuff. Get dressed in the mornings. We can't walk across the house. I've actually seen you get up in the middle of the night, walk across the house, go pee and come back. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but go to the bathroom and come back. The only thing, we swapped those rooms. I said I could probably put this in there and this in there, this in there and this in there. I'm not gonna put none of that in there. I'm just gonna have a bigger craft room. Build me one, brother. You build me shelves. You build me walls. Build me a craft room. That's it. That's all I got. So, y'all have a great Saturday. I enjoyed it. I know I didn't make anything, but I kind of been on the injured list, and I've been, yeah, but I enjoy y'all. Thank y'all for everything y'all have done, and y'all have been a huge lift to me this week. Like I started to say earlier, I feel like I've been on the injured list for way longer than I should, and I'm just I'm getting there. I think I'm battling a little depression, with my son's birthday coming up, but I'm trying to stay positive. I got to go back to work Monday, hurt or not. They can figure that out. I mean, I've lived with hurt hips most of my life. But arthritis kind of threw me off, I guess that's with the age. That's not pretty. Anyway, but that's it, y'all. That's it for today. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I think Jess and I will be back next Saturday. We'll be making a bunch of, we'll be making something. I am sure. I hope, I pray that, y'all a great week. Just always be out there, always be kind, always be working. And I can't even say how much I appreciate every single solitary one of y'all. Like I said, I love every single one of y'all. And all my girls, I love y'all. Bye.